Hi there, students. Privation, a noun. Very often privations in the plural. Okay, this comes from the verb to deprive, and I would say the verb of privation is probably to deprive. Okay, privation is the lack of of basic things that are necessary for a reasonable standard of living. So, for example, economic privation tends to drive people towards crime. The general population suffered many privations during the war. Okay, maybe they didn't have enough food, not enough heating. Okay, this is the idea of privation or privations. So, the state of being deprived, especially lacking what is needed for either existence itself, the basic human things, or being deprived of something. The privation of his liberty was a great shock to him. He had been suffering from privation of sleep, as they had been interviewing him for days without letting him sleep. So, lack of the basic necessities, lack of the basic comforts of life. Okay, so yeah, they were living in times of privation. After the car broke down in the middle of nowhere, they were stuck and lost in the jungle for days and suffered many privations. Yeah, so privation, the condition of being without something. Yeah, privation of your freedom. Refugees suffer many privations on their journey to a safe place. You could live in privation, live without the basic things that you need. You have to live off the land as best you can. They suffered many privations in their long journey. The country has suffered great privation of the basic things the country needs. Okay, privation of sleep can drive you crazy. Okay, so yeah, privation, the state of being very poor and lacking the basic necessities of life. Yeah, or the act of taking away these basic necessities. Yeah, it's to deprive. So he was deprived of sleep, sleep privation. Yeah, not having enough. I think nowadays many of us in the West have too many things, and we don't know the meaning of privation. Yeah, my iPhone doesn't work. Oh, what terrible privation. No, not really. Privation is generally much more serious than that. Okay, the privations of a hard life. How formal is that? It sounds pretty literary to me. I think I'm going to give it a 6.5. You could just about use it in an informal conversation, but I would say lack of basic needs, but not having basic human needs. Use it in semi-formal or formal essays is a good word to use. And then, what about the origin? Well, this comes from Latin through French, privatio, deprivation or privation. Notice, deprivation, to deprive, but privation. Okay, so well, I guess we all have to suffer privations from time to time. The privations of being lost in the desert and not having enough water to drink, for example. Yeah, privation. The privation of liberty is a terrible state. Okay, so privation, but very often the privations of the situation, not having the basic things that you need. So, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Privation.